Hello students, this is Sarita Pawar. Welcome to my channel Get the Math. Today here we are going to see the solutions of lesson 2 exponents and powers. Though this is a ICSE standard 8 maths course, but the introduction explanation of this lesson is same to NCERT syllabus. So first you have to go through that introduction video which I have aired it before. I have shared the link above in the iLink. So please go through that video first. Okay. Now let us start with question 1 here, that is simplify. So here the law or the rule we are going to use is a raised to m into a raised to n equal to a raised to m plus n. So you have to see that the base is same here and there is multiplication, so the power will get add. Okay. So this is the general formula that should be that we should apply in this case. So this is a is here, multiplication is there, so add the power 6 plus 8, that gives a raised to 14. So this way you have to do. If suppose one power is plus, other is minus, so plus minus becomes minus, so accordingly you have to put the sign of the bigger number, and if the power is minus, to make it positive you have to write its inverse. Similarly this one, z raised to 9 plus 3 plus minus 6. Okay, so it becomes z raised to 9 plus 3 and minus 6. That becomes z raised to 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. As 12 is plus here, so it will be plus 6. Okay. Then the next question is, here now it is two variables, so a and b, so multiply a with a and b with b, so it will be a raised to 2 plus 5 multiplied by b raised to 3 plus 2, that will be a raised to 7 multiplied by b raised to 5. If you write like this, a raised to 7 b raised to 5 without writing the multiply symbol in between, so it is one and the same. Okay. Then if the numbers are given here, multiply the numbers in a bracket and add the power of the variable outside it. So it becomes 15 x raised to 11. Similarly in this case, p raised to 3 plus 5 and q raised to 4 plus minus 5, it becomes q raised to minus 1. The power is negative here, so write its inverse, that becomes p raised to 8 upon q. The next one is x raised to 7 plus minus 5 multiplied by y raised to minus 5 plus 3. So it will be x raised to 7 minus 5 and y raised to minus 5 plus 3. So that gives you x raised to 2 and y raised to minus 2. So it becomes x square upon y square. Okay. There is no multiplication sign I have given here, so that means it is multiply only. So you need not to write the multiplication symbol. This one is x raised to minus 2 plus 6 multiply y raised to 5 plus minus 7. It becomes x raised to 4 into y raised to 5 minus 7. 5 minus 7 is minus 2. That is y raised to minus 2. So it becomes x raised to 4 upon y square. Okay. Similarly, here are three variables x, y and z. So accordingly add those powers of those particular variables and then solve it. Now here any variable raised to 0 is always 1. So this whole becomes 1 here. So x raised to 5, y raised to minus 1 into 1. So that becomes x raised to 5 into y raised to minus 1. Since y is negative, having negative power here, so it becomes inverse. So x raised to 5 upon y is the answer. Okay. Now let us move on to second question. Now first question it was about multiplication, here second question it is about division. So if division is there, you have to subtract the powers. So a raised to m minus n, where m is greater than n, means if m is greater than n, then the numerator is having greater power, then the denominator power will go up to the numerator, and if the denominator is having more power, greater power, then the numerator will come down. So that is a simple case. So in this case, numerator is having greater power, so it will be 12 minus 7, that gives x raised to 5. So in this case here, this is z equal to 6 minus of minus 3. This already it is minus 3, and because of division this minus is there, so it becomes z raised to minus becomes plus, so the answer becomes z raised to 9. So this is the answer. Now in this case again two variables are there, so accordingly subtract their powers. So 5 minus 2 for m and 3 minus of minus 4 for n. So it becomes m raised to 3 and n raised to 7. Now these are the numbers here. Write in the division form first. 18 x raised to 9 upon 6 x raised to 7. This get cancelled. 6 1s are 6 3s are 18. This becomes 6 1s are 6 3s are 18. So this is 3 x raised to, this 7 power will go up to the numerator and get subtracted. So it is x raised square. 3x square is the answer. Similarly for this question, 7 upon 56, a raised to 12 upon a raised to 16. Now you can see here the denominator is having greater power, so 12 will come down. Okay, so and this is 7 1s are 7, 56, 7 8s are 56. So it becomes 1 here, and 8 a raised to 16 minus 12. So answer is 1 upon 8 a raised to 4. So this is also easy. This 13, 5 power will go up, and this 3 minus 3 will also go up. Minus becomes plus. The answer is a raised to, this is 8 here, a raised to 8 and b raised to 10. Okay. The next question is 7 x raised to 14 upon 21 x raised to minus 10. So this becomes 7 1s are 7 3s are 21. So it becomes 1 by 3. Okay, x raised to, this is minus 10 will go up. So 14 minus of minus 10. So it becomes 1 by 3 x raised to 14 plus 10. 14 plus 10 is 24. That is the answer. Or you can write it as a x raised to 24 by 3. So this way also you can write it. Now this one, it becomes 11 minus 11. So it becomes 0. Any variable or any number raised to 0 is always one answer. And this one, 7 raised to 7 minus of minus 2, b 5 minus 3, and c, for c you can see 6 is the denominator, it has having greater power here in the denominator, so 4 will come down, that becomes 6 minus 4. So this is 7 plus 2 is a raised to 9, 5 minus 3 that is b raised square, and 6 minus 4 that is c square. So that is the answer for this question. So this way you have to do question number 2. Question number 3 is simplify. Here we are going to use the law or the rule as a raised to m raised to n. If there is a single base and there are two powers, so the powers will get multiplied. That is mn. You have to multiply the power here. So in this case it will be a raised to 3 multiplied by 2. That gives a raised to 6 answer. Similarly, if there is a, this is a monomial, okay, you are having the number and the variable along with it. So if the whole bracket is having the power, so this power will go to each and every number in the bracket. Okay, so it will go to 2 raised to 4, then it will go again go to x square also, and it will go to y raised to 4 also. So 2 raised to 4 it would become 16. This will be 4 2s are 8, x raised to 8 and y raised to 4. So this is the final answer. So let us see this one. This will be m square. It is already square here, and the power outside the bracket will move to m square. then n raised to minus 3 is there and raised to 4. So this becomes 4 2s are 8 and n raised to 4 3s are 12, but it is minus here. So the minus, you have to write it inverse. It becomes m raised to 8 upon n raised to 12. Now this one, it is having negative power. So first multiply to each of the term inside the bracket. So it will become minus 4 and this will become minus into minus plus 6. 4 3 2s are 6. So this is having negative sign. So this x raised to 4 will go down. The answer will be y raised to 6 upon x raised to 4. So again this one here, 3 square x cube and square y raised to minus 3 and square. So 3 square is 9, x raised to 3 2s is 6 and y raised to 3 2s is 6, but it is minus. So here you have to write it as 9 x raised to 6 and y raised to 6. Okay. This one 5 cube m raised to 4 raised to 3 and n raised to minus 3 raised to 3. 5 cube is 125, 4 3s are 12, that is m raised to 12 and n raised to minus 9. So minus 9, bring it down in the denominator since it is having negative sign. Okay. Now question 4th is about evaluate. So this one you have to see. So this is 1 upon 2 is given, the power is in fraction now. So whatever is the denominator of the power, split the number to that power. Okay. So this one is, here the power is 1 by 2. So denominator is 2 here. So write the factor of 36 in the form of the power 2 here. So it is 36 means 6 square. 6 square is 36 and raised to 1 by 2. So these 2 will get multiplied, that is 6, 2 into 1 by 2. Here 2 will get cancelled, that will remain 6 raised to 1. 6 raised to 1 means 6 only. Okay. So this is 27, 2 by 3, 27. So here the denominator having power 3 here. So split this number to a number having the power 3. So that becomes 3 cube. Okay, so 2 by 3. So multiply it, 3 will get cancelled, it will remain 3 square, that is 9 here. Then 16. Now 16, see here it is 4, the denominator power is having 4 outside the bracket. So you can write 4 square also. 4 square is 16, but we don't have to write 4 square since the power is 4 here. So you have to write here 2 raised to 4. 2 raised to 4 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that is 4 times into minus 3 upon 4. So here you can do it directly now. This 4 get cancelled. So the answer is 2 raised to minus 3. So write its inverse to make it the positive. So it becomes 2 raised to 3. So this is the answer. 1 upon 2 raised to 3 is the answer. So this one 64. Now 64, here power is minus 1 by 3. The denominator is 3 here. Now 64, as you know, 8 8s are 64. It is 8 square. But since the power of the denominator, since the power is having the denominator 3 here, so you have to take the number who if you multiply it 3 times, you will get 64. That number is 4. So 4 cube will be 64 minus 1 by 3. You cannot take 8 square here. Okay. So 4 cube equal multiply by minus 1 by 3. It gives 3 get cancelled. The answer is 4 raised to minus 1. So it becomes 1 upon 4. 81, as you know 9 square is 81, but since the denominator is having 4 here, so it becomes 3 raised to 4 into minus 1 by 4. 4 get cancelled, so 3 raised to minus 1 equal to 1 by 3. Again here it is 32. 32 is 2 raised to 5 raised to minus 4 by 5. Here 5 get cancelled, it will remain 2 raised to minus 4. So that becomes 1 upon 2 raised to 4, and 1 upon 2 raised to 4 you can write it as, so it is 1 upon 2 raised to 4, so it is 2 into 2, 2 into 2, so 2 2s are 4, 4 4s are 16, 1 by 16 is the answer. Similarly for this you can write it as 1 by 8. Okay. This was the fourth question. Now the fifth question, similarly as you have done before, now here are the numbers and the variables along with it. So it is 25 is 5 square, okay, this is a square again, this is square, and this is whole square is 1 by 2. So here 2 get cancelled, so it is 5a raised to 1, so it becomes 5a. This is the answer. Similarly this one, 27, you have to see the power outside the bracket, that is 1 by 3. So it is 3 cube, x is minus 3, 1 by 3. Multiply this power inside to each of the term. So it becomes 3 into 1 by 3 minus 3 into 1 by 3. So here 3 get cancelled, it is 3 raised to 1, and here 3 get cancelled, so x raised to minus 1, x is having negative power, so make it positive by doing its inverse. So this is the answer, that is 3 upon x. So now it is 64. So 64 is power outside the bracket is 2 by 3. So denominator is 3. So you have to write 4 cube. This will become m raised to minus 6, n raised to 3, raised to 2 by 3. Now this power will go to each of the term. So it becomes 4 raised to 3 into 2 by 3 into m raised to minus 6 into 2 by 3 into n raised to 3 into 2 by 3. So here 3 get cancelled, it will be 4 square. Here 3 1s are 3 2s are, so answer is minus 4, 2 2s are 4, and here it will become 3 get cancelled, so square. This will be 3 1s are 3 2s are, so 2 2s are minus 4. So this becomes 4 square is 16, n square, and the one which is having negative power, bring it down, that is m raised to 4. So this is the answer. So this way you have to simplify, do the simplification of this exercise. Now here 81 is there, it is 1 upon 4, so it becomes 3 raised to 4, a raised to 4, b raised to 8, c raised to minus 4, raised to 1 by 4. So it becomes, bring this power to each and every term, 4 into 1 by 4, a raised to 4 into 1 by 4, b raised to 8 into 1 by 4, and c raised to minus 4 into 1 by 4. So this it will give 3 raised to 1, a raised to 1, b raised to 4 1s are 4 2s are, so it becomes square, and c raised to 4 get cancelled, it will be minus 1. So the answer is 3ab square upon c. If the power is 1, you don't have to write the 1 here. Okay? If nothing is written, that means it is 1 only. Similarly, this question you can see here. So go through it. Now you must have understand how to do the sum. Okay? So now let us see this one. This becomes minus 3 raised to 4, a raised to 3 by 4 into 4, and b raised to minus 1 by 4 into 4. So this is minus 3 raised to 4 means multiply minus 3 4 times. 3 3s are 9, 9 9s are 81, and since the power is even, so this minus get converts to plus. Here 4 get cancelled, so a3, and here 4 get cancelled, so it becomes b raised to minus 1. So it is 81 a cube upon b. Similarly, this question you can solve it, get the answer as 2a square upon b. Now this one, cube root, this is called as the cube root. Cube root means 1 by 3, x raised to 18, y raised to minus 12, z cube. So this becomes 1 by 3. If 3 is not written here, only the symbol is there, that means it is 1 by 2. It is called as the square root. And if 3 is written, that means it is cube root. So it is 1 by 3. Now multiply this 1 by 3 to each of the term inside the bracket. X raised to 18 into 1 by 3. Y raised to minus 12 into 1 by 3. And z raised to 3 into 1 by 3. So it becomes x raised to 6. Y raised to minus 4 and z raised to 1. So it is x raised to 6 z and y raised to 4. Okay. Now question 6 is about show that this whole expression, if you solve, you get the answer as 1. Now you can see it is all multiplication. So add all this power because the base of each of the term is same. So if the base is same and there is multiplication, you have to add the power. And here 2 is given outside the bracket. So multiply 2 with each of the term inside the bracket. So it will be x raised to m plus n plus n plus l plus l plus m, the whole upon, it will be x raised to 2m into x raised to 2n into x raised to 2l. So now this one is becoming, you can see here 2m, 2 times m is there, 2 times n and 2 times l. So it becomes x raised to 2m plus 2n plus 2l, and this whole upon x raised to 2m plus 2n plus 2l. So now you can see both the terms to the numerator and the denominator are the same. So you can do cancellation also, or you can write it that x raised to 2m plus 2n plus 2l minus this whole, this is division form. So this will go up 2m plus 2n plus 2l. So now this is plus and this is minus, this will get cancelled, this will be x raised to 0 and x raised to 0 means 1, and that is your RHS. That we need to show that this whole expression, if you solve, you get the answer as 1. Okay. So now this second question is, since I have told you that this square root means 1 by 2, so x raised to p minus q raised to 1 by 2 and x raised to q minus r raised to 1 by 2 into x raised to r minus p raised to 1 by 2, and solving this equation it should be 1 by, the answer should be 1. Okay. So here now multiply 1 by 2 to each of the power inside the bracket. So x raised to p by 2 minus q by 2 into x raised to q by 2 minus r by 2 into x raised to r by 2 minus p by 2. Now this is multiplication, so add all these powers, it becomes x raised to p upon 2 minus q upon 2 plus q upon 2 minus r upon 2 minus, sorry, this is plus r upon 2 minus p upon 2. Now you can see each of the power is here plus and minus. So plus minus get cancelled. So it will be x raised to 0. X raised to 0 means 1. So this way you have to solve. Question 7. So for question 7, similarly the power is r here outside the bracket, multiply with each of the term inside the bracket, x raised to pr upon x raised to qr multiply by x raised to pq upon x raised to pr. Now see, though it becomes rp, but you have to write in the alphabetical manner. So first write p and then r. Always write the power in the alphabetical manner. So x raised to rq, x raised to qr upon x raised to pq. Okay. Now you can see there are similar terms to the numerator and the denominator, that is x raised to pr and x raised to pr here. So it will get cancelled. You can do cancellation also, or you can write the step as x raised to pr minus pr into x raised to pq minus pq into x raised to qr minus qr. So this all becomes x raised to 0 into x raised to 0 into x raised to 0, and that is all as 1. Okay. This is question number 8. In question number 8, you have to use the formula as a square minus b square equal to a plus b bracket in one bracket and a minus b in the another bracket. So now you have to solve this equation to get the answer as 1. Now this is x raised to a plus b, a minus b. So b plus c, b minus c, and c plus a, c minus a. So here a plus b, a minus b is given. So you have to write a square minus b square. So this becomes now x raised to a square minus b square into x raised to b square minus c square into x raised to c square minus a square. So that becomes, now add, since the base is same here, x, so you have to add the power. So x square, x raised to a square minus b square, this is plus b square minus c square plus c square minus a square. So this whole becomes x raised to 0, since all the powers are in the positive and the negative terms. Okay, so it get cancelled, and therefore it is x raised to 0, that means 1. Hence proved. Second one. In the second one, you can see this is division form. So this denominator power will go up. So that will be x raised to a minus of minus b and the whole bracket to a minus b. Similarly this one, x raised to b minus of minus c, the power raised to b minus c into x raised to c minus of minus a, the power is to c minus a. Now inside the bracket you can see minus minus will become plus. So x raised to a plus b raised to a minus b into x raised to b plus c into b minus c into x raised to c plus a into c minus a. Now as you have seen in the question number 1 that a plus b, a minus b, it becomes a square minus b square. So you have to write it that it becomes so this will be now x raised to a square minus b square into x raised to b square minus c square into x raised to c square minus a square. Now add all the powers, that is x raised to a square minus b square plus b square minus c square plus c square minus a square, that will be x raised to 0, and that means it is 1. Okay. Okay. Now the third question is, that is a plus b into a minus b, and the denominator is c here. So multiply this a minus b to each of the term here. So this is a plus b, a minus b, so it becomes x raised to a square minus b square upon multiply with this c with a minus b. So it becomes x raised to c into this. So it becomes c a minus b multiply by x raised to b square minus c square upon x raised to a b minus c multiply, this is c b minus a, multiply x raised to c square minus a square upon x raised to b c minus a. Okay, so it becomes now here x raised to, since the multiplication is there and you can add the numerator, so it becomes a square minus b square plus b square minus c square plus c square minus a square, the whole upon, okay, now this one it becomes x raised to multiply c inside the bracket and add all these denominators, so it becomes ac minus bc plus ab minus ac plus BC minus AB. Okay, now here you can see these are plus and minus, A plus minus B and plus minus C here, and again here AC plus AC minus AC will get cancelled, plus BC minus BC plus AB minus AB, that all get cancelled. So it will be x raised to 0 upon x raised to 0, so it is 1. Okay, this one. Now again first subtract this one and multiply with this. So let us solve this one. So this becomes x raised to a square minus b square, the whole upon 1 upon a plus b, multiply by x raised to b square minus c square, the whole upon 1 upon b plus c, multiply by x raised to c square minus a square, the whole upon 1 plus ca. So now this becomes, you have to split it into a plus b and a minus b. So this becomes x raised to a plus b into a minus b, and multiply this one 1 upon a plus b. Okay, multiply by x raised to b plus c, this is b minus c, and 1 upon b plus c, and this is x raised to c plus a, this is c minus a, and 1 upon c plus a. Now here you can see this a plus b and a plus b get cancelled. This is a plus b. Now here you can see that a plus b get cancelled. Okay, so this is a plus b and this is a plus b get cancelled. B plus c get cancelled, and this c plus a get cancelled. Okay, so the remaining is x raised to a minus b into x raised to b minus c into x raised to c minus a. Now again add all the powers, minus b minus c plus c minus a. You can see it is in the opposite sign, so that becomes x raised to 0, and therefore it is 1. Okay, so this is how you can solve it up to question number 8 here. In my next video I am going to solve the rest of the questions. So that's all for now. If you have any query, you can ask me in the comment box. Do like, share and subscribe my channel, Get the Math.